I woke up crying one morning because my fingers would not move. I honestly was thinking my disc golf career was over at one point.
What's up, everybody? Johnny Disc Golf here at the 2020 Las Vegas Challenge, and I am joined by Innova's own Ricky Wysocki. How you doing, buddy?
Doing good, yeah. I just finished the tournament and I had a decent performance, but it's just I'm really glad to get my feet wet back here in 2020. And after everything I've been through, it's a really good feeling to come back and play at a decent level, and so I'm really excited about that.
Yeah, I'm glad you said it, because I think that's what a lot of the people were thinking, right? They're excited to see you coming back, but mainly curious to see how you play. Really, I mean, I couldn't notice any difference. Do you feel any different?
Yeah, I mean, I feel healthier as ever. I mean, I think that one thing I can take out of this whole experience is my health and wellness has changed for the better. So it's something I can carry into the long term and improve on it from what I was. So I'm just taking the positive from it. It's really affecting my game in a positive way. My mental game, with everything that I'm doing, with the juicing, with the dieting, with everything that I'm doing, and the supplements, is just playing a huge dividend, and I'm feeling really good mentally and physically.
That's great. I mean, I think we've all said it probably. You've lost a few pounds, but you do feel like strong, like the core is good, everything. You do feel like the strength is still there.
Yeah, totally. I mean, for a while I lost 20 pounds. So if you think I'm skinny now, you think right when I got sick with the Lyme, I lost 20 pounds almost immediately, changing my diet and with the Lyme and everything. And then I gained like 15 of it back. So I'm still down a little bit, like 5 or 6 pounds from normal. But as opposed to where I was, I've taken a big step as far as my muscle mass and my body weight. So I'm excited to continue to put on a little more pounds where I want to be, right around 180, 185. So that's my healthy weight.
Great. Well, okay, last thing on the off-season situation, can you just walk me through the timeline, right? Because I believe it was Brewster GMC when you first really noticed the symptoms, right?
Yeah, so I noticed the symptoms first at Green Mountain, but I think I actually got bit by the tick in Europe when I was in Europe for the European Open. So I got bit. I was real cautious of it. I really paid attention to see if I had any of the bullseye rashes, which is what Lyme causes. And I didn't have any of those for like about 3 months. And that's usually the cutoff period where you're in the clear. So I was right at 3 months is when Green Mountain happened. And I woke up the morning of the tournament, felt super weak, fatigued, just didn't feel like myself at all. I was throwing shots and I was just like, everything was fluffing out. I was not, nothing was coming out clean. I was like, I knew something was going on bad, because I'm so fine tuned. I know if my swing's off, I know, I can really tell when something's off. So that's when I really felt bad. I mean, I was throwing shots and it was just really uncharacteristic. I think I missed the shortest putt of my life. I missed like literally a gimme tap-in putt, like literally from here to the camera. Yeah, no joke. So, that's when I kind of really knew something was going on. I started getting blood tests and everything. And then it really got bad after that. I mean, my limbs were getting inflamed. I sat in bed in a couch for 2 to 3 months, couldn't get up. I woke up crying one morning because my fingers would not move. I honestly was thinking my disc golf career was over at one point. And I started working with a nutritionist, changed my diet, cut all the foods out that flare up Lyme disease, added supplements to help my body fight it. And so I've just been eating clean, taking the supplements still. It's something that's going to be an ongoing process, but I just want to make sure that I'm in the clear, but the next couple months I'm just making sure that I'm in the clear 100%. Yeah. And then, now that I'm good, I feel like, the negative stuff's behind me and I can really look at the positive, and I can take a lot of positive lifestyle changes from that and apply it to my future. And I'm really excited about that and seeing how it affects me mentally and physically on the course. And so far, I'm really impressed with the changes. Once I get everything dialed in my diet and game physically, I really like my chances. I'm really excited. It's not like I'm just coming out with another year. Sure. I've made a lot of changes for the better that I really think are going to impact my game in a huge way.
Yeah, I almost like when you're saying that, I'm having the thought of like it's almost like I could see you being re-inspired to like go out and grind and practice and like rekindle that fire. Like, do you feel that like a re-inspiration? Oh,
totally. I mean, it changes your outlook from going, not waking up one morning and not being able to move your joints or your fingers at all, just completely being stiffed, inflamed so bad you can't move them. So going from the dumps to being able to practice throwing disc, that's all I could think about. When can I throw a disc? When can I throw a disc? And I didn't want to get out too early and cause the Lyme to come back. So I was just glad, it's changed my outlook. I'm able to play now. I'm able to practice as much as I want. And, it's definitely something, it's a life-changing experience. But, in this case, it's going to be for the better.
Yeah, absolutely. And now let's move on from the past. We're going to talk about this weekend a little bit. We're recording this after the tournament. You came in, I believe, with solo third, correct? Yeah. Mm-hmm. We had you on video on actually, I think you're on video every single round. How do you feel like your performance this tournament, though, specifically?
Yeah, I really didn't know how it was going to go to start. I mean, yeah, with everything that I went through, is definitely a long time period to get to where I'm at. A lot of hurdles, a lot of lifestyle changes, but yeah, for where I'm at, I mean, I started pretty well. I started the very first hole of the tournament. I hit like a 50-footer to start towards the bunker. So I'm like, all right, we'll pick up where we left off.
I love it.
But yeah, no, I had some hiccups. I'm definitely wasn't my true self out there. I played, I had flashes of greatness, and I had flashes of shots I'm not proud of, but. Yeah, overall, I gotta be happy with just coming back and just all the hurdles that I've jumped through over the past 6 months, and of course I'm still a competitor. I'm always here to win, but overall I'm happy with the way I started the year off, and I gave myself some confidence, believe it or not, knowing that and feeling a lot of these lifestyle changes affect me on the course, and it's just seeing reflection in my play and my mental frame and my mindset is super. It's something I can look forward to in the future.
Yeah, great performance. By all your teammates, really, because 1, 2, 3, you guys went at full sweep Innova. Does playing a tournament like this, Innova has such a big part in throwing it. Do you guys feel extra motivated to go and show up for your sponsor?
Oh, totally. I mean, Innova's a great sponsor. They've been, the first sponsor I ever had. So, but yeah, I mean, when they sponsor a tournament that you're at, you're sponsored by the same tournament sponsor. Definitely, it's a little added pressure because everyone's there. The team manager's there, the owner's there. So it's a little added pressure as opposed to most tournaments. But I like it. I like the pressure. We were top competitors. We like the adrenaline. We like to get the butterflies going. So yeah, there's a little extra. You want to have that extra fire to really make your teammates and team managers proud.
Love it. We just playing an Innova event, Las Vegas Challenge. We're going to go to Discraft's big event to start the year, the Memorial. I know you spend your summers in that area. How are you feeling going into next week?
I'm feeling great. I mean, there's only a 3-day turnaround, so I think I'm gonna have an advantage there. I don't have to rush to Phoenix to practice the 2 courses. I've played, tons around this off season on both those courses, so I'm just gonna take some rest and recovery days and get fix a couple things in my swing and my a couple things I want to work on, and I think that's gonna be a big advantage, not having to rush and feel like I'm just rushing into practicing and all this stuff. I've got my quality practice in already, and so that's a big advantage for me heading into next week, and I'm excited to carry this momentum in my first tournament and carry it into the Memorial. I'm excited.
Yeah, if people have been paying attention to your social media, they might have noticed that you were actually thinking about getting an apartment right on Vista. Did it happen? Didn't it happen? What's the story there?
Yeah, I like Arizona. I mean, for my lifestyle, touring pro, I'm never there when it's 115, 20 degrees. So, I don't get to experience the bad days of the summers. But yeah, so the apartment popped up on Zillow, and someone hit me. I think it was Devin actually hit me up. He goes, "Hey, dude, there's an apartment literally you can put into the basket from the patio of this apartment." Cool. It was a really good price, and I was really actually thinking about getting it, and it sold in 2 days. Of course, It was such a good deal, and I wanted to get it, but yeah, one of these days I just something special about Vista. It's such a good practice course, so having an apartment on it would be that much better for sure.
No, I honestly, when I saw it, I was hoping it would happen just so that we could have some barbecues from the porch or something. I know that we've got awards coming up here in just a little bit, though. I want to get you out of here with a chance to say anything that you'd like to your fans, the people at home rooting for Mr. Wysocki.
Oh yeah, I mean, I just gotta thank everybody that's with this Lyme disease and this big setback that I've had. There's so many people out there that have just boosted my morale when I was in a huge, deep, depressed place, and I'm in my happy place. I'm here competing, and I'm here to stay. I'm super excited to put the Lyme disease and all the depression in my past. Super excited for the future, and I just want to thank everyone for making my future what it is today. And you guys are awesome. Thank you for Johnny Disc Golf for all the growing the sport and picking everyone's brain, all the top players. We're excited to share our love and share our personalities with all the fans.
Yeah, well, thank you so much for your time, Ricky. Truly appreciate it. A great finish this weekend. Always pulling for you out there. That's all I got for this interview, guys. If you'd like coverage of all things disc golf, make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for checking out that interview. I am having a blast out here in Vegas, getting the season started, getting my foot on the ground and the wheels on the road. Thank you so much to all of you that have followed along all of last year and continue to watch this year. Can't wait for this season to produce so much content and a lot of new stuff that you guys, I think, are going to enjoy.